I got suckered. I got suckered at the grocery store on this magazine about Investopedia's 10 rules of investing. Well, I'm gonna tell you if I agree or if I disagree. Let's get into it. Hi everyone, welcome back to your classroom. I'm Thatcher Taylor, owner of ProPath Financial. I invest a lot for my clients, literally millions of dollars. I'm gonna tell you whether or not Investopedia was correct, and stay tuned to the end where I give you some of my tips that might make this a little bit better for you. Let's get into it. All right, number one is start now. This is absolutely true. Compounding interest takes time, but what if you're already 65? Well, depending on your lifespan, you still need to start now. So manage the assets based on long-term goals, and it'll look really, really good long-term. Remember, Warren Buffett, the majority of his wealth came in his late 50s and 60s or past that. So you're not out of it yet. Number two is the economy is not the market. While although true, I don't think that really applies to investing. That's more just a generic rule of thumb. So although the economy and the market are different, I think this just leads down the road of an investing strategy would be, don't try to predict what's happening. We have no idea what's gonna happen in the short term. Number three is timing is everything, which I don't think is a great piece of instruction, because now you're leading people to think that they can time the market, where the most important thing about timing is now. Right now is always the best time to start investing for your future, your family's future, or your heirs. So time is everything, which means right now is a great time. Number four is aim for balance. I think this means diversification. I agree with this wholeheartedly. Being diversified is really important in a high quality portfolio that's built to last. If you're over diversified, you've kept too many eggs in one basket. If that basket falls, all those eggs break. So make sure to diversify your portfolio: domestic, international, large cap, small cap, mid cap, and everything in between, to make sure that your portfolio is built to last. So I agree with that one. Number five, know what and why you own it. I couldn't agree more. Too often I run into clients that have investments and they don't even know what they are. They read about them as being a good opportunity, or they heard about them as being a great opportunity, or they were recommended based on someone that didn't understand their goals or vision. So understand what you own and why you own it. Number six is tame your animal spirits. What that means is don't get too concerned. Don't get too conservative. Don't be too scared of the market. That'll limit your ability to actually invest and grow for the long term. So don't be too scared. Just control yourself based on understanding of your investments and what to do next. Number seven is it's better to be safe than sorry. And essentially what they're trying to describe is let time come into play when you're making big investment decisions. Don't make rash investment decisions. The article talks about things like borrowing to invest, taking money out of retirement accounts too early. These big decisions, although seem great or helpful at the time, usually really hurt you long term. So make sure to take an extra moment, an extra breath to pick when is the best time to make big investment decisions before you do them. Number eight is manage your risk. That basically means don't be too risky if you don't want to be risky. That's number one. But the second piece is risk and volatility are different. People manage their risk by avoiding volatility in the marketplace. They get too concerned about the short-term fluctuations of investments, when in long-term time frames, they usually outperform anyway, regardless of any short-term volatility. So managing risk is important. That means asset allocation, having the right balance between equities, fixed income, and cash. But after you get there, managing your risk means assuming the proper amount of risk that helps achieve your goals. Number nine is be a tax-efficient investor. I love this. I would actually move this further up. There's basically three places that you're going to be able to invest your money. That's in taxable accounts, tax-free accounts, and tax-deferred accounts. Those are the three buckets. You need to manage the taxes on those account types and how you're going to reduce the lifetime tax that's going to be paid to the IRS. So managing your investments with the proper tax ramifications is extremely important. They can increase return, including the year-to-year tax ramifications of your taxable accounts. Number 10 is set it, but don't forget it. I agree with this wholeheartedly. If you invest, that's phenomenal, but don't just ignore it. You need to make sure to reevaluate on a regular basis to make sure your portfolio is functioning the way that it should be and doing what you're supposed to. Too many prospects and clients come across my desk and they have investments that they haven't looked at in a long time with some other advisor, and they were not the right thing to be doing. So don't ignore what you have. Make sure to take a look at it on a regular basis, but simultaneously, don't be tweaking all the time. Sometimes you just need to leave it alone and let it operate. So those are the 10 rules according to Investopedia, and I particularly agree with the majority of them. We could restructure them in different ways, but as I work on investing for clients, the rules become very imperative. Invest more than you spend and prioritize investing. Make sure to manage your taxes and think long-term about what you're trying to achieve. The biggest regrets that people have are hard to see in the moment, but our crystal ball gives us 20/20 vision in the past after they've happened. I hear it all the time. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. That's what proper planning does about investment management is regardless of what happens in the marketplace, you can still do what you need to do to achieve your goals. These are some very basic things. I guess they should be overarching things before getting technical about your investments. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.